So this is going to be a free value pack training on how to quickly build business credit with only an EIN and a DNB number. DNB stands for Dun and Bradstreet. They are one of the major business credit reporting agencies. So if you're a beginner, if you're new to business credit, I'm just going to quickly go through the basics and how business credit actually works. So business credit, of course, is credit that is obtained in a business's name. With business credit, the business builds its own credit profile and credit score. So it's separate from you personally. It's a separate entity. With established business credit profiles and scores, the business will then qualify for business credit. This credit is in the business's name and based on the business's ability to pay, not the business owners. In some cases, there is no personal credit check required from the business owner. So business credit benefits. A credit profile can be built for a business that is completely separate from the business owner's personal credit profile. This gives business owners double the borrowing power as they have both personal and business credit profiles built. So if you have good personal credit as well as business credit, you can get more business funding and business credit. But if you do not have good personal credit and you just want to build your business credit and get business credit based off of your business's credit history only, that can be done as well. And I'm going to tell you the difference between what we call no personal guarantee business credit and personal guarantee business credit. So the acronym PG stands for personal guarantee. So no PG stands for no personal guarantee. This means that you do not have to personally be responsible for the debt. Your business is personally responsible for paying off the debt or the line of credit or the credit card or loan, whatever type of financing that it is. If it is no PG, that means that you are not personally responsible for that financing. And so personal guarantee is the opposite. That means that you are personally responsible for the credit card, the line of credit, or the loan if something happens to the business. So they will require you to supply your social, and then you're going to end up checking a box on the application that you are going to personally guarantee that particular account, line of credit, loan, business, credit card, whatever it is. Now, in some cases, if they require you to put in your social, it may not be because of a personal guarantee. They may be asking for that to verify your identity or to do a soft credit check to make sure you have a decent personal credit score, but it does not mean that they're going to require a personal guarantee. It'll say it on the application whether you are personally guaranteeing the account or not. So credit cards from Bank of America, Chase, Truist, KeyBank, PNC Bank, they will require a personal guarantee. So you will have to have good credit. Nowadays, you will need to have bare minimum 680, but over 700 is recommended. And also make sure that you don't have any derogatory items like late payments, collections, or charge-offs. How well you can pay your business credit trade lines, credit cards, whatever type of business financing or funding that you're getting that is actually reporting. That's the key. You have to get the accounts that actually report, because not all bank issued credit cards report to the major business credit reporting agencies. So you can get some of those and they may not report at all. Like Capital One, Chase does not report. AMX does not report. Most of their cards don't report. Some of them may report to DNB, and sometimes they change it and they stop reporting. So those cards are good to have, but a lot of them do not report and they don't help you with building your business credit. So a business owner can obtain much higher credit limits, and you can get credit faster because it's easier to get business credit than it is to get personal credit. And also approval limits are much higher on the business accounts versus personal accounts. So sometimes you can get even 10 to 100 times higher credit limits than on personal credit because it is for a business, and businesses usually require higher limits and more funding than on the personal side. So when you do this correctly, you can do this without a personal credit check, and I'm going to show you how in a few minutes. Also, business credit can quickly be obtained regardless of your personal credit. Now, this is again no PG credit. That's what we're talking about in this video. The kind that does not require your personal credit. All right, so moving on to the business credit building process. It is very similar to personal credit when it comes to building your personal credit and building business credit. So when you build business credit, you start off with initial accounts that are easy to get approved for, just like you do on the personal side. So on the personal side, when you're starting off building your personal credit, you start off with secured cards, or you start off with secured loans or easy approval credit cards. It works the same way on the business credit side. So you start with no profile, a clean slate. And so once you get approved for your first business credit account or vendor account, trade line of credit, whatever that is not going to require a personal guarantee and they actually report, that is how your credit profiles start to become established as soon as you get that first account and they begin reporting. So once you get the credit and you use it and you pay the invoice or the bill on time, you're going to automatically get a high credit score. Most of the scores go from 1 to 100, except for Equifax. And I'll show you that here in a minute. So a positive business credit profile is established. And then as a business continues to use the credit and pays the bills on time, it qualifies for more and more credit. So it's like a snowball effect. Once you start getting that first account, you get approved, it starts reporting, then you can move on and get the next account and the next account. And then you also request credit line increases, and that also helps with you getting higher and higher limit. All right, so let's get into the 4 steps of building business credit. So step 1 is going to be to build your business's fundability. You have to make sure that your business is fundable and credible. So the perception of lenders, vendors, and creditors have on your business is critical to your ability to actually build strong business credit and also your ability to get approved. Before applying for business credit, a business must ensure it meets or exceeds all lenders' credibility standards. So you need to have a business name that does not indicate you are in a high-risk industry. It's very important that you use your exact legal business name on all business applications. You have to make sure that it is matching everywhere. Secretary of State documents, your EIN documents, your business bank account, everywhere it needs to match and be the exact same so that it's not creating multiple different business credit profiles, because that can happen as well. Also ensure that your business name is exactly the same on your corporation documents, your licenses, as well as your bank statements. Again, it needs to match everywhere. This is very, very important. Also, corporate entities, you can build business credit with almost any corporate entity type. If you're wanting to separate your business credit from your personal credit, your business must be separate legally. So you should not be a sole proprietor if you want to really build business credit. And also, if you are in a partnership, you want to file for like an LLP, or you can do a multi-member LLC. Unless you have a separate business entity, corporation, or LLC, you might be doing business, but you're not truly a business, because you need to have a corporation or an LLC in order to separate your personal and business credit. You need your EIN, whether you have employers or not, and stands for Employer Identification Number. And this is how you're going to build your business credit, because it's like having a social on the personal side. This is a social for your business. Also, your tax ID number is to open up your business bank account and to build your business credit, of course, and take the time to verify that all agencies, banks, and trade credit vendors have the same exact EIN number listed. Or if you already have something established as far as any credit that you currently have or bank account. Also, your business address. It needs to be a real brick and mortar business, office, or location. So you can get a virtual business office or business address, even if you do not physically go there every day. You can do that online for as little as $50 per month. You can receive physical mail, and this needs to happen because you don't want to use your home address, because that will not make your business fundable and credible to lenders. They want to see a real business address. And also do not use PO boxes and UPS addresses because some lenders will not approve you. Matter of fact, most lenders won't. Look at some virtual business office addresses as well as where to get your entity set up if you do not have an entity. And also make sure that your business is listed in the 411 directories because lenders, vendors, credit issuers, also even insurance providers will sometimes check that list. And make sure that you also have a local or toll-free business number as well. Do not use your personal phone number. Okay, so right now I'm going to give you some options to be able to quickly get all of this done literally within the same day. It really shouldn't take you no more than an hour or less to do all of this. So opusvirtualoffices.com has the phone number. They have the virtual address. They also give you a fax number as well as live US based call answering. So a receptionist will answer the phone for you. They have flexible call forwarding worldwide. So many different options. And they also report to the business credit reporting agencies to help you jumpstart your business credit. So it is only $99 per month for that. You get all that into one price. Now, if you don't want to pay $99 per month, you can go over to .com and you can get the virtual office for just starting off at $50 per month. And I recommend doing this first because you want to have all of your information matching everywhere when you set up your LLC and when you set up so make sure that you get your address and stuff together so you can put this information on your documents when you file so that you don't have to call and update, because a lot of people will set up their LLC with their home address or a random address, and when lenders go and look up their information, it doesn't look very professional because it's connected to their home or some weird address. So make sure that you just do this first so that you do not have to call them to update anything, because if you need to call the IRS or even your Secretary of State, sometimes you can be on hold for a very long time. So once you get that information, you want to go over to busy.com and get your LLC set up for either free or you can pay for one of these packages. I recommend just doing the basic package because they do charge higher amounts based off of the different packages. The standard package includes the EIN filing, which you can actually do for free. You don't need to have anyone set that up for you. It's very easy and very simple to do. So you can save money by just doing the free package. They will file it for you for free, but you still have to pay the state fees. So their service is free, but again, the state fees, you always have to pay for setting up an LLC, and it's going to vary from state to state. So this one is set on Wyoming. Wyoming right now is $104 for the state filing fee. Now, if you choose the basic package, it's going to take up to 3 weeks for you to get your document, but you can pay an extra $50 to get it quicker. The other packages may include an operating agreement, compliance alerts, phone support, business bank account offer, tax consultation, and the IRS Form 2, which is the S Corp election form that will be included with the paid packages. But if you do not want to pay to have anything set up or you want to do it yourself, you can also go to .com and find your state that you want to file in, go to their website, or you can go to their address if you're close by and get it set up for free that way. It also includes their phone number, fax number, and email. Now, when it comes to a business phone, you can simply just get Grasshopper. Grasshopper is very cheap. You can download their app on your phone. You can get a professional 888 number, an 800 number, or you can even get a local number, but it will be a business number and have it connected to your cell phone. It will just be rerouted to your cell phone whenever someone calls. So if you go to pricing, it's very, very cheap. If you are a solopreneur, if you are by yourself right now, you can pay as little as $18 plus tax per month. And that's it. Once you get that phone number, you then want to go to list myself. It's actually listyourself.net. And you want to come and click on individual personal or business listings. Click on more info. You're going to select business. You're going to put your business phone number, business name, address, category, all of that. And you're going to verify your listing by either having them call you with the code. And when they give you that code, you just put that code in and verify everything, and they will list your business in the 411. So you want to make sure that you have your business address, your phone number, your entity set up, You also want to make sure that you have a professional website. So a professional website can be easily set up with bluehost.com. They're pretty cheap. You get an email and you get hosting for multiple different websites depending on the actual plan that you choose. So when you click on hosting, you can see how cheap it is right now. They're having a sale at the time of this video where you get up to 75% off and you get the domain free, so you don't have to pay for any extra domains. It comes with it, and also depending on the plan, you'll get free SSL, which is the security thing that goes on your website to make sure it's secure for the lifetime that you have planned, or it could be for the first year if you choose the basic plan. And it will come again with a professional email attached to your domain. So it'll be whatever you choose, maybe your first name at John Smith Enterprises or whatever your business name is. So if we go over to our system, this is our system that can help you with building business credit, making sure that you're fundable, making sure that you actually get approved for business credit. We have something called the fundability score, which is going to give you a score based off of your business's foundation, your financials, your business credit, along with other factors. So if I click on foundation, you'll see everything that I just talked about is here. And if your business accepts card payments, you can also get a merchant account as well. So you want to make sure your business's fundability foundation is laid so you can actually get approved for business credit, because if you do not have it properly set up, you can and will be denied for business credit. Or if you do get approved, it won't even report properly because your information is not properly set up with all of the different entities that it needs to be set up with. You can also end up having multiple business credit reports if you have all these different addresses and all this different information that does not match up. Now I'm going to quickly show you how to get your DNB number by going to dnb.com. This is where you're going to get it. This also stands for Dun & Bradstreet. It's also called a DUNS number, and this is also a number that will be used to build your business credit reports with Dun & Bradstreet. So your EIN is going to be used with pretty much every other business credit reporting agency except Dun & Bradstreet. They have their own number, but most business credit applications are going to ask for your EIN number only. Some of them may ask for your Dun & Bradstreet number as well. So you just click here and then you click on get a number and you will go through this process. It's a 4-step process, pretty simple, pretty easy to do. I do have a video on how to do this. The link will be down in the description box below as well. So I don't want to make this video too long. So that's how you get your DNB number. Now, when it comes to the EIN number, you can literally just type in irs.gov/, it'll take you directly to this page. You can set up your EIN online for free without having to pay anyone to do it, Monday through Friday between 7 a.m. and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You just scroll down and click on apply online and you'll go through the process and you can instantly get a PDF document download of your EIN number, or you can have it sent to your mailing address. So I will also have a separate video on how to set this up. All of the links are going to be down in the description box. Okay, so back to the system. So if you need help with your fundability foundation as well as building your business credit, we do have a system that will help you do everything from A to Z, as well as give you a ton of different business credit accounts, both no personal guarantee and personal guarantee accounts that actually report to build your business credit. So after you have the whole foundation set up, the next step will be to go and establish your business credit profiles, verify everything with DNB, Experian, and Equifax. Experian and Equifax on the commercial side. So not on the personal side, but the commercial side. And find that you have some type of reporting already and is inaccurate, you can actually dispute business credit just like you can dispute personal credit. It's just a different process. Most of it's going to be done through either email or mail. So we show you how to do that in the system as well. So you file a dispute. It's going to ask you some questions and you're going to hit next. If I, for example, find something that is inaccurate on the business credit reports, I would put yes here and then select next. So maybe there is a missed payment or maybe there are inaccuracies. We give you links to update all of that. So believe it or not, this is actually some hard to find information on how to actually dispute business credit inaccuracies and errors. So you can get all of this information all in one place. This will take you directly to the links to actually submit a request in regards to your Experian business credit reports, and links to your DNB login and how to dispute the trade or update the trade information with DNB, and then same with Equifax. And also notice that when something is changed in the system, there are going to be either X's or these orange explanation marks to show you that this is something that needs to be corrected so that you can actually be approved for business credit and other types of financing. So it really helps you stay on top of your business credit, and it helps you become fundable. You also get a customized score. So the higher the score, the more fundable you are. And also this is inside of a demo account. So if I go back and I update that, the score goes up and it changes. So now we're going to move to the tier 1, the starter vendors. These are the accounts that you can get without any prior business credit history to start off your business credit report. So I'm just going to give you a few in this video, but we do have a lot of them showing up in the system. There are a ton of them. So let me go ahead and click on that. So you usually want to pick at least 3 starter vendors to start off your business credit reports. We give you all of that information here inside of our system. You would just click on any one of the tier 1 accounts that you're matching with based off of what you put inside the system, based off of your business and your fundability score, and all of that is going to match you with the right account. Some of these are going to be PG and some of these are going to be no PG, but it's going to tell you, we give you an overview as well as instructions and the lender requirements for each bank and each credit account in here. So for example, for the 7-Eleven business gas credit card, they have 2 different types, I believe, and it tells you the underwriting requirements. The underwriter is WEX, and so it tells you the requirements, and it also tells you who they report to. So a lot of gas cards will report to all 3 of the major business credit reporting agencies, which is Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax. So that's going to immediately help you get reports established with all 3 at the same time. And you can usually get these without any prior business credit history. So you'll usually start off with a net 15 account, which means you have 15 days to pay the bill after you use the card. They also have a net 30, and then they also have a revolving card that you can carry a balance. But when you get to the revolving cards, you will need to have established business credit. So I'm just going to be upfront and be honest. When you get to the revolving cards, you will need to have established business credit to get revolving cards without a personal guarantee. Now, if you want to get it right away, you can use your personal credit, but this is about no PG. So you can click on continue. Say, for instance, this is one of the accounts that I wanted. You would click on continue, and it will open up the next tab, which is going to have you apply for the card. If you want to apply for it, it's going to easily help you apply for it and link you directly to the actual website, and you can copy and paste your business information into the application. So let me go back. I'm not going to do the whole application process, but that's one no personal guarantee account. There's also Valero, which is another gas credit card. And then you also may notice that we have KeyBank right here. This is a account that does require a personal guarantee. So it took us over to our funding manager. Let me go back. We'll just hit view. So the reason why it has this green banner on it is because it was already applied for and accepted. So when you apply for something in the system and accept it, it is going to have this green banner on it. If you apply for something and didn't accept it, or you got denied, it will have this gray banner on there. So when I click on view, it's going to give us the information as far as who they report to, the terms, and it's going to tell us the requirements, which is it does require a personal guarantee. Now, something really cool about the system is that you can check where it says no personal guarantee, and it will show you all of the accounts that do not require a personal guarantee and that actually report. So you can also get credit strong. This is in the form of a business loan. It is a secure business loan through Austin Capital Bank. You can get as little as a $5,000 secured business loan that will report and help you with getting approved for higher limits down the line. They report to Equifax and Experian. There's also eCredible, where if you already have business utilities such as internet or any type of utilities that you pay for already, you can actually use eCredible to have those reporting and help start building your business credit. And they report to all three major ones: Equifax, Dun & Bradstreet, and Experian. So we have a ton of these accounts in here. As you can see, this goes all the way down, but I'm not going to show you all of that because that is for people who are inside of the system, and I don't want to give that away. So we have a ton of those no PG accounts, as well as accounts that do require a personal guarantee. If you do have good credit and you want to go to KeyBank, if you are in their network, and you can apply for one of their business credit card. They also have 0% APR for, I believe, up to 6 months. And then we also have something called the Funding Explorer. So we have a business funding section that also matches you with other types of business funding, such as business revenue loans, term loans, lines of credit, accounts receivable, purchase order, retirement funding, securities funding, SBA loans, real estate loans, book of business, equipment loans. And if you wanted us to do the funding for you and go and get you some 0% interest credit cards, that is also available as well. And so on each one of those different types of lending will tell you the requirements as well. And you can directly submit an application to my finance team, and they're going to contact you and help you with getting a business loan or whatever other type of financing you may need and that you want done for you. And then also we have the funding manager. This is where you can keep track of all of the funding that you get approved for. Then when we have what is called Bureau Insights, where you can monitor your Dun & Bradstreet, your Experian, and your Equifax reports. This is totally optional. You do not have to use it. You can use Fair Figure, but they will only monitor your Credit Safe, which is another business credit reporting agency, but they're not one of the main ones. They'll monitor those reports, but these are the main ones that most lenders use. And so you also get insider details on what lenders actually see on their end when they pull your business credit reports. So that is completely optional. You get a cash flow forecast tool. So here's some demo data of what it will look like. You're able to connect your different bank accounts and be able to manage all of your cash flow, what's going in, what's coming out. And then we also have a resource market where you can come here and get access to different things like accounting, business bank accounts, email marketing platforms, contractors, marketing services, payroll services, personal tax services, all types of stuff. That is just another added bonus. But the main important part is building your business credit, making sure your business is set up properly. You get a ton of different lenders that you're able to access all at one time, that you're only going to be most likely approved for and matched with based off of what you put into the system. It's a step-by-step process that will only take a few months to complete. You can get this completed very quickly. You would actually start getting your first business credit accounts within days. If you want to initially set up your business credit reports, those accounts that I showed you, like Credit Safe, Credit Strong, the gas cards, those are some accounts that you can get instantly without any prior business credit history to jumpstart your business credit report. So here's a case study from a company, actually an OBGYN clinic, who actually use the same information and training as well as the same things that we have in our system to be able to obtain over 1.5 million in combined funding from different sources, such as no PG credit, as well as unsecured financing, revenue-based loans, and more. Before he used the training, he was not able to get approved for financing, and he was unable to pay off a $400,000 tax lien. And he was in the process of closing his practice, as well as had credit issues and no collateral. He also was denied by several banks. So again, he was able to secure over 1.5 million in combined funding from different sources. He had multiple rounds of funding. He used business credit as well as loans, and other types of financing. Another person was able to get up to actually over $1 million in business credit cards and financing. So over 100 credit cards, and then also was able to get financing from PayPal, as well as before it turned into American Express's business line of credit. If you don't know, they purchased a while back. So he was able to secure, again, over 100 different credit cards. Most of them were no PG. And he used the exact same process and exact same tools and training that I just gave you, as well as what I just showed you inside of the system. So the fundability system is the ultimate solution. You're watching this webinar on your phone, your computer, or tablet. This is called a webinar training. So you're probably struggling to get money, or you're probably trying to figure out the best way to get money. Well, we have the simple solution, which is the fundability software that I just showed you. You get access to business credit that does not show up on your personal credit, whether it's no PG or PG. You get access to SBA loans, term loans, real estate financing, lines of credit, and more. Some of that is done for you. So the loans and the real estate financing and even the 0% interest credit card stacking can be done for you. The system is available in both English and Spanish. Also, inside of the fundability system, you get access to the business fundability section, which is going to include helping you list your business and set up fundability checks, and also help you set up with your address. You also get more different options besides Opus and DaVinci. Phone number setup, website and email setup, merchant and bank account setup. Also, you get funding solutions. You can also dispute damaged business credit like I showed you. You get your business credit reports. You get set up with DNB, Experian, and Equifax. You also get the largest curated selection of vendors, which is in the business credit building section, as well as banks, and the largest selection of high limit retail credit, fleet credit, business credit cards, vehicle financing, which I did not show because I don't want to show those lenders because it is proprietary information. I just gave you a sneak peek, but there is way more in there. Also, unsecured no doc financing, like I showed you in the funding section, which is the credit card stacking, and also all of the no PG accounts. You get matched with your qualified accounts. And you also get support. So you're going to receive mobile access support, which is the chat. We have a chat inside of the system as well. And you can log inside of the system on your phone as well. And then you get support with getting business loans within 72 hours, finance support, and also the cash flow monitoring, LexisNexis reports, check systems reports. Now, if you decide to get the fundability system today, you'll be able to get it with some bonuses, over $4,100 worth of bonuses. So you'll get initial jumpstart coaching call to map out an exact plan for your exact business to get you set up right away so that you can get your first business credit accounts. Or if you have any issues with a business that you've already set up, we can start fixing some of those issues. You also will get access to a business grant course worth up to $997. The phone call, the initial setup call, is worth $197. You also will get access to brand new exclusive personal credit training that is also valued up to $997. And also, if you have bad credit, we also have a software that will create dispute letters to help you get negative items removed, and you can get that for free for up to 6 months. That is also valued at $1,997. So if you get started today, there's going to be a link in the description. These bonuses will expire, so you definitely want to get started as soon as possible because the price is going to go up. The bonuses are going to expire. So you can get started now with 2 different options. So you can either pay in full, or we do have payment plans available. There is a one-time payment of $2,997, and you get lifetime access to the fundability system. You get unlimited coaching for 12 months. So unlimited coaching and support. We have a business advisory team that you can call into Monday through Friday, and they will also call you to help you and make sure that you're on the right track and that you're actually getting results. So payment option number 2 is going to be $999 to start for the first 30 days. That'll be a down payment, and then after that it will be 10 payments of dollars. So that is the in-house payment plan, and I'll actually show you the checkout page. So here's the checkout page. This is going to be the link that's going to be down below. You're going to see this page. When you click on it, it's going to be a timer here because this offer will expire when the timer hits 0. So you want to definitely take action and go ahead and get started. Do not procrastinate. Don't wait, especially if you have been struggling to get approved for any type of business credit or financing, and you want to learn how to also not use a personal guarantee when it comes to business credit. So what you will do is you'll scroll all the way down. Here are the bonuses, and here are the different payment options. So the pay in full option is right here. You'll scroll down to where it says get started today. Click on that, and it's going to open this page. So you'll enter in your first name, email, and phone number, and then you are going to select either Klarna or Afterpay as payment options. You can try both. With Klarna, you can get as little as $152.60 per month as a monthly payment. And then also, if you choose Afterpay, it'll be a shorter term, but a lower, so you can choose whichever one works best and go through the checkout process that way. Or if you don't want to use Klarna or Afterpay, you can also use our payment option. Also, if you have good credit and you want to get this program, but you want to be able to pay for it and you don't have the funds, we can also help you with getting financing through one of our finance companies to pay for the program. You can do that by calling us here at this number and mention this video, and we will also include the bonuses. So that's the checkout page. So go ahead and get started. All you have to do is click the link below in the description and the pinned comment. Here's a recap of what you're going to receive. You're going to receive 24/7 access to the fundability software, 12 months of coaching and support from our business advisory team, as well as the largest supply of no PG EIN only business credit vendors, as well as banks and underwriting requirements from banks that actually report to help you build your business credit, a massive selection of revolving store credit, as well as the business credit stacking done for you program that you can get 0% interest APR cards. And we do that for you. You can get that for up to 18 months for 0% interest. And then you get the finance support, the finance team, as well as your listings, 411 listings. Also, you get access with that finance support, not to mention you get access to the other types of financing, which is the SBA loans, the real estate loans, the term loans, the lines of credit, and the other types of financing. And then you also get access to equipment financing and vehicle financing. And then we can help you with fixing your business credit if you have any issues with that as well. And here's a recap of the bonuses. Again, initial 30-minute setup call with me. And then you also get our new business grant course, our new personal credit training, as well as 6 months of done for you custom dispute letters that will help you get negative items removed if you do have bad credit. This is completely optional. All of this is worth $4,188 in free bonuses if you act fast and go ahead and get started. So click the link below to get instant access to the fundability software and program. Get access to all the funding that you need in one place, as well as the $4,100 worth of free bonuses that will be included only if you go through the link below. You have to act fast because that page will expire when the timer on the page hits 0. So it's probably not going to be up for longer than 24 hours. So go ahead and get access today, and I will see you on the inside. Also, if you have any questions before purchasing, our phone number is listed on that page.